Hey guys, hello, Thursday night here. So we're going to continue with this new quadratic unit. Remember, quadratics are anything with x squared. It creates a parabola when we graph it, not a straight line, it's not linear. So we're going to go ahead and continue with 8.2 here. Domain, range, and line of symmetry. These are your favorite things, okay? So we have a word problem here. Pablo wants to build a pen for the pig he's raising for his ag class. He only has 36 feet of fencing. What dimensions can Pablo use to give the pen the maximum area? Organize your information into the four-corner model below. Okay, so we're talking about perimeter. We're doing a 36-foot fence on the perimeter of his, yard. And we know that the perimeter has to be 36, so P equals 36. And remember, P is 2L plus 2W. Okay? So L plus W is only halfway around. Because the whole perimeter is 2L plus 2W. So that's only halfway. So if it's half of it, then we know L plus W has to equal half of this. What's a half of that? 18. Okay? So let's go ahead and look over here at this table. The table says L and W, length and width. If there's one, this is kind of like your X and your Y's. Okay, when X is 1, the width is 17. So that's 17 square feet because one time you multiply them together to get square foot. Okay. So then when you put that in the calculator, it will look like this, the problem. If you put all these dimensions into the calculator, like we did yesterday, your line's going to look like this, and your vertex is right here, okay? Your vertex is right there. It's right at 81, and your length was at so this is your X and this is your Y. So at 81 right here, it's 9. Okay, so that's what this point is, 81 and 9, and then 81. So X value, then Y. So all these are X and Y values. They're plotted. 17, 17, 2, 16. Okay, so anyways, 9 and 81. Alright, so 9 and 81 is our vertex. X value is 9, Y value is 81. So that is our max. Okay, that's the highest that the line gets. So now here, and we know our area is length times width. When L equals 0, A equals 0, because area, if one of those is 0, then anything in the whole area is going to be 0, because anything times 0 is 0. When else is your area going to be 0? Well, it's going to be when your W is also 0. When your W is 0, your area is also going to be 0. Okay? So, when is A at its max? A is at its max at 81. This is your A right here, right? So 81 is when it's the highest. So what is the L and the W at 81? 9 and 9. Okay? So let's look here. We did the dimensions for the maximum. That's the vertex is your max. Okay? And then your domain and range. Okay, so we have to go left to right for a domain. It's your X values. Okay? So it goes all the way from 0, that's 0 for X, is less than or equal to, because this is all solid filled-in line dots, x, and then it ends over here, and that is 18. Is less than or equal to 18. That's your domain. And your range goes from bottom to top. So all the way down here, 0 for y value, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, y, less than or equal to, and the top point going up, the northernmost point on the y-axis that it's going to have any value is 81. Okay? And then when it says, what is the line of symmetry? The line of symmetry is going to be right down the middle of the vertex. And in this case, since this is a up and down parabola, it's going to be a vertical line. That's your line of symmetry. And it's at x equals 9. This is x equals 9 right here. Okay? So it's symmetrical on both sides of this line. Okay, let's do one more together. Page 2. So our vertex here, we don't have a, they give us the graph here. Our vertex is the point. It is at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's our vertex. And then our line of symmetry goes right down the vertex. That's going to be at x equals 3. Your domain is left to right. So it's going to be 0 is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to what is this? 6. This is the zone of range right here. So from 0 all the way to 6. Okay, on x. Your range is down to up. So it starts out at, what is this? 3 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? That's your range. This is your range right here. Okay? That's where all the graph is, inside that zone. So we're going to do these other 3 for warm-up on Friday morning. Have a good night.